What is going on YouTube? It's Sanky. We are back with another one. Alright guys, so in this drop I'm coming at you with a couple of easy money plays, but before I get the show on the road, I'd like to help out the channel by hitting that like button, and if you're new, join the movement by hitting that subscribe. So it's that time where we're going to blast through some easy money plays, and you guys know the aim is to be in and out of these plays within 1 week to get quick cash from the markets. Now you guys know we pride ourselves on our long-term investments, that's where we're building our serious wealth, but along the journey we can use our market understanding and insights to make these quick trades, as I say, get that quick cash from the markets. I'm coming at you guys as always with that full 360 strategy. That's entry prices, exit prices, as well as the stop limits to set, so you guys can hit success with me time and time over with these types of plays. And I've also got a crypto update for you guys because there's been some movement over the weekend. You guys already know I've got a jam-packed one for you, so do make sure you stick this one all the way through for me. Now I'm ready, so if you're ready, let's get the show on the road. So the first one I've got for you, that's VUZI, ticker symbol VUZI, currently standing $23. You guys already know it's our smart glasses manufacturer that rubs shoulders with giants in industries from Microsoft to Verizon, so this play's got momentum behind it. Now those of you who know this play, you know it's not uncommon to see this one move up 5 or even 10% in a day. So they've got that ideal volatility profile that we like for our easy money plays. Now you guys know this remains one of our long-term plays. As you can see, I've got the 100 in the clip on this one, but because of that volatility profile, we can net those short-term gains along the journey by just using our street spots, getting in close to support, getting out near resistance on this play. Talking about charts, this one's got its support around $20 and it comes in strong. Now they've been obeying that $20 resistance ever since March. So it's not impossible that it will drop below, but we should have confidence that they'll stay afloat. Now, the idea is to get into this play around $22 or $23, ride them up to $25 or $26, cash out at that point before they make that reversal and head back down to their support. Now you guys know with these easy money plays, it's a way to have a bit of fun in the markets, blow off a bit of steam, but as I say, by using our street smarts, we can make that short-term cash along the journey. And as always, we have to set our stop limit on these easy money plays, so stop limit on this one should be set at $19.50. Now that's part of the art of hitting success with these plays, being disciplined not only with the exit prices, but with your stop limits as well. Let's move to the next one. So the next one I've got for that's Marathon, ticker symbol MARA, coming in at $36. This is a play we already hit success with this week just gone. There's the opportunity to do the same in the next. Now when it comes to these Bitcoin mining plays, they come a dime a dozen, but Marathon is different because they've laid out that roadmap to deploying those 100,000 miners. This puts them in a league of their own because of that scale, and because of this, it helps that volatility profile. That's why you get those large spikes in that stock price that we can use to our advantage. Now, this one's currently, as I say, at 36. Support on this one's around 31. Same idea to get them as close to support as possible, whether that's 33, 34, $35. You can make entry. Idea is to ride them up closer to that $40 mark, net out around $39, $40. Now you guys know this one's linked to the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is showing some stability in the mid 50,000 region. So if you make entry on this one, you've got to ensure that Bitcoin is at least $54,000 or $55,000. And if Bitcoin does make its climb, this one will move exponentially. So this is a classic high risk, high reward type of play. But again, we can just use our intel and our knowledge of this play by getting in at good entry like we've done time and time over. Let's move to the next one. So the next one I've got for that Sunrun, ticker symbol RUN, coming in at $48. Now the narrative here is they've been wrapped up in the Enphase earnings. Enphase has had a sell-off after their earnings that's affected other solar plays. That's why this one has been falsely incarcerated and they've come down. Now this is a price movement you guys will see time and time again in the markets. We've seen it with Roku and Netflix just recently, but you can use it to your advantage to get into these quality plays before there's a re-corrective move in that price. Now this one's come down close to their support, and the support has been rock solid right through the corrective phase at $47. So the idea is to get into this play where they're at, ride them up to $55, cash out, but also set your stop limits on this one at $46.50. Now the key thing with these easy money plays is you want to go into them on a good trading day. So if we have a weekday for the Nasdaq, you don't go and jump into this play. Wait for the Nasdaq to show some stability or be flat across the board, then you make entry into these types of plays. Let's move to the next one. So the next one I've got for that's 3x long Tesla Granite shares, ticker symbol 3LTS. Now the way this one works is wherever Tesla moves, this will move 3 times. So if Tesla moves up 5%, this thing will move up 15%. So it's the inverse of the play that I gave you guys last week on NEO that we hit success with. Now we know Tesla came up with their earnings this week. It was a crush, but we had that post-earnings sell-off. Then Tesla started showing momentum. And the game plan is to get into this play when Tesla is below 705, ideally below 700. Then when Tesla moves up to 715, you cash out of this play. Remember, this one moves exponentially to the movement in Tesla. So it doesn't take much for Tesla to move up for you to hit some good gains in this play. Also, stop limit on this one should be set at $45. Tesla is on track to have a second consecutive blowout year, expected to grow over 50% this year. So there's some strong momentum in the play as we move through the year. So it remains one of my high conviction plays. Alright guys, so those are the plays I want to bring to your attention and give you the strategy to go with. Now remember, these types of plays, they're there to have a bit of fun in the markets, blow off a bit of steam. And if you're sticking to the script, it's going to help you maximize your chances of success. You don't have to grab all these plays. What you can do is just look into the 4 that I've put on your radar, see which one you like, then make good entry. Let's talk about how we can level up as investors. So I want to talk to you guys about the cup and handle. Now this is a technical chart pattern that I want to bring to your attention before we move into some crypto. Now the way to identify the cup and handle, so when you see a play running up, then you'll get a cool off, some consolidation before it resumes its climb. Now the cup and handle is seen as a bullish movement when it comes to the technicals. Now when the jump into Dogecoin, this is a play I brought to attention a couple of weeks ago, told you guys I'm liking the way they're moving. Now I know Dogecoin is one of those hate it or love it types of plays, but you guys got to realize is you don't need to love every single play that's out there in the market. So I wanted to let you guys know that Dogecoin is forming that cup and handle pattern because it was previously 40 cent. We then saw the sell-off down to around 20 cent. Then it started to make its climb back, climbed higher over the weekend. Now they're starting to form that handle as there's some selling pressure of those who previously held Dogecoin at its all-time high. So as I say, this is a bullish indicator. Now with these chart patterns, it's not always a given when you see them, but I just want to give you guys a heads up, help you guys level up when it comes to technicals and help you identify the cup and handle so you guys can apply that to different plays moving forward. So if you've been rocking with the channel, you know what time it is. Question comes from one of my patrons, says, hey man, so I'm new to investing and the stock market and I've been using your platform to learn and such. Obviously, I want the hype plays to make the big bucks, but I think I need to stick to the slower income, more consistent stocks like everyone says. I have $500 to start my portfolio right now. What do you think I should look into? Because everything is going down right now. So I want to come on and share this with you guys because there's so many good talking points we can draw out from this one question. So first up, I also want to clear up, you said the market's coming down right now. I want to let you guys know the market has already come down. What the market's doing is it's consolidating. So I don't want you guys to think the market's falling through the floor right now because it's not. So some days you'll get the market moving down closer to its support, then it moves up to its resistance and repeating. Now it's good to see you're a new investor working with that $500. So this is key because I know a lot of you guys out there, you're not working with a lot of capital, and I don't want you guys to think that you need $1,000, $10,000, $100,000 to start building a portfolio. All you need is a couple of $100 to get you on your way. So say you're working with $500. Even though you're still working with $500, I would lay the foundation correct. So I would get things like diversification correct and the types and natures of plays that you jump into. Because once you lay the foundation, it will set you up for good future success. You guys know that when things aren't built on good foundations, they crumble and fail, right? So as I say, you're working with $500. What I would do is I would split that into 5 different plays. Now what I would do is I would take 3 growth plays, 1 more volatile growth play, and also 1 S&P 500 play. This will give you a bit of balance and some insights into how these plays work, and it'll just set your frame of mind right going forward. So just throw out 3 plays for you. 1 could be Tesla. Now you can use your apps to grab fractional shares, so don't think you need a whole share of Tesla. You can just grab $100 of Tesla, Grow Generation is another, and DraftKings. So those are my 3 growth plays. Now I've chosen them because they're in different industries as well. So it gives you that diversification there. Now for your more volatile play, more high risk, high reward, I'll go for a Marathon Digital Holdings. And for your S&P 500 play, I grab you an Apple. Again, grab you some fractional shares, because obviously you can't buy a whole share of Apple with $100. Now this would be a good foundation to build upon. So as I say, it'll give you that diversification, that insight into different plays, into different industries, and set you up nicely for good future success. So that wraps things up for this one. If you'd like to help out the channel, do hit the like button. And if you're new, join the movement by hitting the subscribe. Also, if you want to join our winning team over at the Discord, link down below. Now, ahead of markets opening tomorrow, one last thing to say. Let's go.